Hello yogis, welcome to my channel. I am Venus and today we are going to do yoga geared towards the neck and the back and a little bit of hip work. This is good to do at any levels. No props are really required for this. If you need to have a block or strap or even a pillow, whatever is comfortable for you. And use your breath in and out of your moves always. Your moves are gonna follow your breath. We are gonna start, it's short, so we are gonna start right away in child's pose, leaving your knees in. So sit up really tall and then stretch up and inhale. And then bring your fingers all the way out in front of you and go ahead and walk the fingers out a little bit. We'll keep this an active one. Feeling a nice stretch under the arms. Rest your forehead on the mat. Just take 5 cycles of breath here. Big toes together. Keep your knees close together. Feel your breath on your stomach. Deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through the nose. And then go ahead and bring yourself on up into your tabletop. Any of these moves that we are doing today are good really with helping to stretch and keep some strength in the body, especially like if you have osteoporosis or if you've suffered any injuries or arthritis, things like that. All right, go ahead and bring your knees underneath the hips, about hip width distance apart. Hands under the shoulders, elbow creases shining forward, fingertips wide apart. If that's too much, you can bring your thumb in a little bit. Do some breathing here. Keeping a neutral spine. Bring your navel in towards the spine and really up. Breathing. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and do thread the needle. So bring the left hand in a little bit. We're going to lift the right hand up. Take a slight twist to the side before threading your hand all the way through. Readjust on the mat anytime you need to. Thread the arm all the way through. You're going to come down on your shoulder and rest your ear on the floor. Breathing, you can walk the left fingers out above ahead of you. Breathing, or you can maybe hold your arm up. Breathing, pushing your weight over to the right. When you come out of this, you want to bring your arm back down and then slowly push your way back up. From here, we're going to go ahead and do 5 rounds of cat and cow. So again, you're pressing your fingertips into the mat, and then as you exhale, you're going to drop your stomach down, curl the tailbone up. Your cow pose, inhaling, and then exhale into cat, really rounding through the shoulders. Following the move with your breath, exhale, inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. 2 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. As you exhale, pull the navel up. One more time. Exhale. Cat. Inhale to cow. Come back to that neutral spine in your tabletop. And you're going to thread the other arm through. So whatever arm you started with, do the opposite. I'll lift my left arm up and bring it through, coming down on the shoulder and the ear. Bringing your arm up overhead or to the side, whatever is comfortable. If you need a pillow or your block, go ahead and get it and use that to be more comfortable. Yoga is about helping your body, you don't want to feel no pain. Keeping the navel pulled up. Press the hips over to the left. Keeping the top of the feet pressed into the mat. One more breath. Again, bring that right hand up, pushing up to help you lift up out of the pose. Breathing, let's curl the toes under. We're going to take one downward facing dog. Stretch back. Paddle out through your feet. It doesn't matter if your heels are touching on the mat or not. Remember, we don't want no pain. Then you're going to come down. And then slowly walk the hands out in front of you. You'll come into your Sphinx pose. Now from here, go ahead and come all the way down and bring your hands beside your shoulders. You're going to push up into your cobra. We're going to take a high cobra here if your back allows. For strengthening, I'm going to press your pelvis into the mat, press on the top of your feet, and slowly push on up, bringing the elbows in. Press into the pelvis. You don't want to feel no pain. If you're feeling pain, go ahead and just modify and come down a little bit. We'll hang out for 5 breaths. You can always gradually work your way up a little higher. One more breath. And then come down. And just for fun here, we'll bring our hands out to each side of the mat with our fingertips. Coming to like a spider cobra. So tuck the chin under. Roll on up, pressing your pelvis into the mat. And then come on down. Maybe do that one more time. And come on down. And then press your way up, back into the tabletop. Breathing. Bring your knees in if you need to. Sometimes I forget. Navel to spine. If you're able to do this now, if not, you can stay in your tabletop. You could do more cat and cow. You can try to modify a little bit, maybe by just pressing your leg out instead of lifting one hand. But what we're going to do here is we're going to bring one hand out in front, looking at your thumb, and then bring that opposite hand or opposite foot out and breathe. Make sure you're keeping your navel to spine. You're building strength in the back. Keeping your navel in is going to really help with the posture and keeping the pain and pressure off of your back. And then bring your leg down. Let's do that on the opposite side. Again, if you need to modify, you can just leave your foot down and maybe rock back and forth. So a nice stretch there. If you want to try it, lift that back leg up. Lift the opposite hand up. Thumbs up towards the air. And just concentrating on your thumb. Navel to spine. And then you're going to bring your hand down and let's walk it all the way up. And then come on back and stretch up. Bringing the hands behind. You want to feel your shoulders roll all the way up and then down away from your ear. And press through a nice arch in the back. And then walk the hands back up. We are going to come down this time into our wider legged child's pose, our legs further apart. And then go ahead and push back through the hips. And then bring your hands up ahead. You can leave the elbows on the mat. Big toes together. Really press back on the hips. Feel a nice stretch through the shoulders. And then go ahead and swing your legs around. We'll come with our back on the floor. And you're going to pull your knees into your chest. And bring them up one at a time. Pull them into your chest. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Breathing, really absorb what you did for the day. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat. And then you can bring your legs up, maybe grabbing onto the toe. This is where if you need a strap, you can do that. You just want to hook the strap around your leg. And hold on to your legs or just keep your hands down beside you. We'll take 3 more breaths. Really feel the back sink into your mat. Really let gravity take control. Relaxing through the shoulders, all of the back. And then let's bring our legs down. We'll take a bridge pose here. So again, relax your shoulders clear down. And you're going to curl the tailbone up. Have your feet about hip-width distance apart. Really pressing into all 4 corners of your feet. And then you're going to lift on up. Pressing up even further through the glutes if you can. This is help strengthening through the back to help through the hip area. The more strength you can get in your back, the better your hips are. And then gently come down, vertebra by vertebra, inch by inch. And then you'll bring one leg over your ankle, foot over your ankle, and rock side to side just a few times. And then we'll take one more bridge pose. So heels come close to your booty and curling that tailbone under again. As you curl your tailbone under, feel the very bottom of your back sink into the mat before you lift up. Press up a little more. If your thighs want to come open, you can bring your big toes together. That helps them stay together. So you don't want to widen. And then navel to spine, of course. Relax the top of your body. You're relaxed at your shoulders and your hands. 2 more breaths. And then gently, inch by inch, work your way back down. Again, pull your knees into your chest. Oh. Feels good. And then go ahead, if you can, grab your behind the knees and rolling up, or you can always come up in your fetal position, whatever your body's allowing you to do. And then sit in any way you would like. Let's kind of tip our chin down, maybe rock side to side, get a bit of loosening up through the neck. And then bring your head up, and let's take a big circle one way with the nose. And a big circle the opposite direction. Alrighty, that feels great, and hopefully this will help you throughout your day. You can do this a couple times a day or just once a day. Be sure to talk to your doctor first, of course, and make sure this is something that you can do. I want to thank you guys again for joining me. Let's close with the chant of Om one time. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And leave a like or a comment too. I always appreciate that. God bless. Let's close with the chant of Om. Thumbs together at the heart space, Anjali Mudra. Breathe in really deep. Namaste.